items you start with. So you could actually choose to start with every item, but then like it doesn't, like, what? You know? Okay. We have been live for about 3 hours. But we did just get bombs. So I'm of two minds at the moment. How random can it be if you take all the cool stuff right off the bat? Well, if you give yourself the light arrows, the bow, the Triforce, and the grappling hook, you can beat the game. Like, that's pretty much all you need to beat the game. We getting EP? I'm getting a little EP. I'm getting a little EP. I'm getting a tiny bit EP. Hello, Garm. But I just want to make sure that I conserve voice for tomorrow. But yeah, we are winning. We are winning. We made very significant progress in the run today. Speaking of Zelda, have you played Ancient Stone Tablets, the A Link to the Past like game for Bandai Stellaview? I haven't heard of that actually. I'll look into that. Hype sleep is actually the best. hype sleep emote is actually the best hype emote. Yeah, because it's like jumping out of bed. I'm not too like I'm gonna sleep, but like I'm kind of like I want to get some water. Okay. So how I'm feeling is that like, because we're in a position now where the next stream we can just like pew, 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 like we can hit a bunch of dungeons, because now we're at a point now we can finish all of Forsaken Fortress, meaning that we can fight the big bird, we can do all of Tower of the Gods. Undoubtedly between one of the two of those we can start the Wind Temple. We can do the Wind Temple. We can start it at least. So like we're in a really good position now where we're set up to at the beginning of next stream to start like really knocking out a bunch of stuff and making a ton of progress. Deku Leaf Doko, don't know. We haven't found it yet. Hopefully we do find it. That would be good. We don't even need to complete all the dungeons to win. We just need the light arrows, the bow, and the grappling hook. And I guess we need the boomerang for Puppet Ganon. And the Triforce. Like, conceivably, you could beat the game without some key items. In short, tomorrow we finish the game. I don't think we're going to finish the game tomorrow, no. I don't think we're going to finish the game. If we make really significant progress tomorrow, such that I feel like we could finish the game in one more stream, maybe I will stream Sunday. But it depends. It depends. Important items are only to get other items. Correct. That's how you have to think in randomizers. I really enjoy randomizers. This is my second one I've ever done. The first one was an Ocarina of Time playthrough, which is on my VOD channel. So that was my very first ever randomizer, and this is my second randomizer. So it's really fun to try to think of it like a big puzzle and like trying to remember where things are, what you need to get what. Like the better you know the game, the better off you are. And Wind Waker is a game that I know like pretty decently. Better than most other games that I could potentially randomize. Like people have asked me like, why don't you do A Link to the Past? But it's like I would need a guide. I don't know the game well enough at all. Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker are the two Zeldas I know like almost by the back of my hand. I both from playing them many times myself and like watching speedruns of them. Maple, did you know you're great? Really? You'd play a randomized Metroid Prime. That'd probably be fun. I actually want to play Metroid Prime. I haven't like I played it when I was younger and I never actually completed it because I didn't know where to get enough missiles and I couldn't beat the final boss because I didn't have enough missiles, and I got too frustrated with it and I gave up. And I kind of want to play it again properly, like with a bigger, wrinklier brain that I now have to actually properly play Metroid Prime and clear it properly. You've gotten so many 100%. Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever 100%ed any game ever. You got me beat there. How was the pizza? The pizza was extremely dense in flavors. It had, so chat ordered me a pizza, which was one of the incentives. It was I think there's still some left in the fridge. Actually, maybe I'll have a slice after. What was the pizza? The pizza ended up being, and I think if I'm remembering correctly, the pizza ended up being a stuffed crust tomato 6 cheese base pizza with mushrooms, poutine, yes, poutine, jalapenos, bacon strips. There was another ingredient. Oh, and Parmesan cheese with a garlic drizzle. Yeah, I bought poutine separately, and I put the poutine on the pizza, and there was video of me doing this and eating it. It's for content. I was so full. I felt so bloated after stream. As a Quebecois, I approve this. All right. Love Wolf Elf. Oh, thank you. Maple ate 10k calories that day, probably, and right when I'm trying to eat healthier too, but I'm not letting that pizza go to waste because all those toppings ended up being a little expensive. It honestly didn't taste that bad. Like, it just, adding the poutine to it with the gravy and french fries, it's just, there were so many flavors happening that nothing really stood out. It's like, there's just too many flavors. It's just, you just get like a massive, like, you're just overwhelmed by savoriness, but nothing in particular stands out except for the jalapenos because they were spicy. It's just a big brick of carbs, basically. The entire pizza is 3,000 calories. Oh, probably way more than that. Like, bread is tons of calories. I bet just the bread of the pizza alone was like 3,000 right there. Like, I've been trying to pay more attention to nutrition and stuff, and like, you'd be amazed. Like, one croissant from Tim Hortons is like 300 calories. I had no idea. I would snack on those like they were nothing, and I had no idea. But for the content, very worth it. And I got to eat a poutine, and I almost never get to eat poutine because I don't. I try to resist the temptation. So was very fun. And yeah, the VOD is available on Twitch right now and will be available on YouTube at some point in the future. So if you prefer to watch VODs on YouTube, you can wait and watch them there. Pretty much all of my old playthroughs are available on my YouTube channel. So if you can check out there, if there's a playthrough that I've done of a game that catches your interest, that you can watch. And I have, since I'm in shill mode, I have my Twitter, where I still call it Twitter. I will always call it Twitter. I will not relent. I have my Twitter, where I post random musings and also announcements about stuff and schedules, and I post my art there. And then I have the Discord, which is like pretty much where I hang out like anytime. X, it's not. I will never accept it being called X. Never. And oh,
that's a lot of damage.
And yeah, the Discord is very fun because we talk about hobbies and stuff, and I ask people for their advice and feedback and ideas for incentives and all sorts of stuff like that. And you get previews of upcoming stuff in the sub channel if you link your Discord and your Twitch accounts. And I guess there's already the Twitch, but you are here. Like, is there a point in shilling the Twitch when you're already here? Okay, I think I'm gonna save all of the excitement of finishing dungeons and stuff for tomorrow. So we'll have a lot of fun stuff to do right at the beginning of stream.